Hells of their game.
And
we got FeathersRuffled, who I haven't heard of before, but is apparently a puff main.
Perhaps a main of other games.
It's possible. You know, there's
there
a
are
lot
few
of
Smash 4 players that'll enter 64 just for the heck of it.
Yeah, a lot of people who are melee mains and Smash 4 mains that just see that there's Smash 64 going on also, and they go, why not?
On a nostalgia trip.
Yeah. And, you know, some of them are actually pretty good. Like, FeathersRuffled is keeping it close right now.
Because I think when you come off another system, and again, I don't know whether or not FeathersRuffled is from another system, but if you're coming from another game, you have the mind games, you have the spacing, you have knowledge of all Smash games, really. It's just, do you know the combos to this specific game?
Yeah.
So
the fundamentals don't get lost. You still know how to space, and you still know how to get the other guy's head.
And some would argue that, I mean, I'm not one of them, but some would argue that there's less tech skill to learn in 64 that is 64 specific, so that makes the transition probably a bit easier if you're coming from Melee, which is
yeah, definitely
a quote-unquote more technical game.
Listen, I would agree Melee is a more technical game. There's a lot to know there, but it depends how high level you go. Like, Smash 64 can get crazy in depth. I don't think anybody knows the level of tech skill that Boom knows in this game. And, you know, we've all been playing this for a very, very long time. We can just agree that both games are complex and require a lot of knowledge.
I like that. So it looks like Tangerine's up.
Yeah, she seemed to be taking this pretty solidly. Maintaining that lead, just playing it safe, waiting for Puff to make mistakes.
Forward throw might kill at this percent.
I think it would, especially against Puff.
If it lands on a platform.
But back throw also kills. Alright, so FeathersRuffled ties it up. Grab, she's going for it. Dash attacks instead, not the best option. So FeathersRuffled has been waiting on stage and just going for forward smashes. Just trying to edge guard with that. And against Kirby, that's a tough option because Kirby can just jump over you.
Yeah.
It's
when you have 5 jumps, 6 jumps.
I understand that if you're against maybe like a Falcon or against a Fox, but against Kirby, it's
that's one of the first things you learn when you're picking up the game. You're not coming from any sort of competitive environment, just forward smash. I feel like you see a lot of that. He's definitely got the down air up smash.
Yeah.
That's the second time I've seen him kill with that.
So tie game. FeathersRuffled is you know, he's not too technical, it looks like, but he's
rolling.
He's got those fundamentals pretty much down. He's, you know, spacing away, smashing at the right times. Just using those rolls to space. You know,
there are obviously better options, but I mean, in this low level, you can get away with it in a D3 pool, maybe not necessarily in a D2 or D1, but
yeah.
And just like that, Tangerine takes the lead back.
83% off top plat, that's all you need.
Another thing I'm noticing, they're not fighting for that space above the other. They're content with a grounded battle. It's not what I'm used to seeing.
So in this matchup, especially in like a Kirby Ditto or a Kirby Puff, you really want control of that top platform. That's where you get the advantage. And
it doesn't seem like either of them really care about it.
But good job, Tangerine. I think that was expected. She should be the favorite. And she took game 1 pretty handily. FeathersRuffled almost came back.
He had a couple good kills.
Yeah.
Right into game 2, it sounds like there's a switch to Falcon.
Interesting.
You don't see
people totally
counterpick with Falcon.
Might work out, you never know.
He thinks being faster will help.
Falcon standards. Even Kirby, you get one up air, that could be a kill. Good Falcon kick. This could be it. Doesn't link it to.
He reached too far.
Don't worry, Feather. There's no one behind you. You got that big gamer chair. So yeah, this is a pretty favored matchup, especially at a mid-lower level for a Kirby, I would say. But, you know, it's
evened up.
I mean, anyone's game.
Maybe he was a Falcon main. Maybe he was just underestimating because he was playing a girl. He figured it'd be an easy win and try out a secondary, but
Never sleep on your opponent.
No.
Doesn't matter who they are.
Every win counts.
Yep.
He's doing these Falcon kicks to go back to stage. I mean, he's got the up air combos.
Yeah, and there's the standard. Doesn't quite kill, but this...
Can he edge guard, though?
It's looking tough. Oh, that... I don't know. She had the ledge. She had a free pass to the ledge and just decided to up B anyway. So FeathersRuffled looking a lot better with Falcon. You know, good spacing, dash dancing back and forth. Tangerine's looking a bit on their back foot right now.
Which is odd because you'd think a counter pick to Falcon wouldn't necessarily benefit him.
She was probably, at the load screen, she was probably like loving this. Now not so much.
But there's time to bring it back.
Yeah, oh,
Falcon gets gimped really easily.
To forward smash. Yeah, forward smash will do it. All right, so tie game again. Once again, I think for most of these guys, this is the first match in their pool. So, you know,
get those jitters out. Oh, I'm playing a tournament again. These matches matter again. But once you get the first match out of the way, it's...
And everybody really wants to do well in their first match. It does set the stage.
Especially on stream.
Yeah.
It's another thing to keep in mind. Like, some of these D3 players may not necessarily be used to playing in front of an audience.
Oh, very true. So, just like that. Oh, and he lost the jump, and Tangerine takes it 2-0. So she was down for probably the majority of that game.